Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about environmental enrichment for your kitties. Our kitties these days live inside. They're not wandering outside doing things like eating birds and eating mice and chasing dogs. So we need to find a way to keep them from turning into couch potatoes, meaning getting too heavy, being predisposed to joint disease and diabetes and things like that. So how can I keep my cat more active? Well, we have a lot of products. If you don't want to make your own and you want to do something that's safe and effective and we know is safe for kitties, then we have a lot of products up front for you. We really love the no-bowl feeding system. This is a whole system of these little things that look like mice that you fill with food and then you hide them around the house. So the kitty gets to be a hunter. She has to find the mice wherever you've hidden them, and then she has to bat them around to get the food out of them to play with. Tater's found a little ball here that she can roll around and get the food to come out of, and it's the kitty's job. I probably need some bigger kibble. That comes out kind of easy out of this one, but you can put stuff that's going to stick in there a little bit better or be harder to get out. So yeah, that was way too easy, huh, Tater? We have this really cool little flutter guy. If you hold this down for 3 seconds, this little guy will turn on, and if you have a kitty who likes to bat things around, it'll come on every 2 hours while you're gone for 3 different cycles. So if you have somebody who wants to play and chase and you want this to be going while you're away at work or whatever, you just hit that away from home button and it'll turn on for a little while and then turn off for 2 hours and turn on again, like I said, for 3 cycles. So that's kind of a fun little guy. We have these silver vine little dumbbells, and Tater has been licking on this one. It's actually soggy from her licking on it, and it kind of turns her kind of mellow and purry, and that's kind of why she's a little bit slower today than usual. But they love this silver vine. It has 2 different cat attractants in it, whereas a catnip just has 1, but she is just going nuts over this, and she liked it from the start when we pulled it out. So I'm just going to let her chew on that for a minute while I talk about Feel Away. We have this product. It is a pheromone spray that releases a chemical that makes her feel safe and protected. It's the same pheromone that a mama kitty gives off when she's nursing her kittens, and we just spritz it on a little toy and then tuck that in with our kitty, or we have little wall adapters that you can plug in and they release the pheromone for a month, and there's also collars that we can put on them. We have them for dogs too if you need a product. It's called the Dactyl for dogs, and it's a little different pheromone for them. You can use dog toys with your kitties too if they like to bat things around, which Tater I think is too interested in our silver vine right now to play, but you can just play with your kitty with something like this where the strings aren't going to come out and they can't consume them. That's very important. If you're going to have strings, make sure that they can't tear them apart and eat them. You'll notice that these are very short little strings, and they're not going to be able to tie up their insides if they swallow something like that. It's just going to pass. So here's just a few little ideas, and anyone who wants to come and learn more about environmental enrichment for your kitties, come talk to us at the Stock Dot anytime.